from the original Cotton Bowl located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 40, there he goes. Hits a seam wide open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Gibson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw, it's Manning. They've got the screen set up. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana.
Pulls it in on the right. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Longhorn! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Forced out of the pocket. Lets it fly. It's caught downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Picks up the first down. Wide open spaces. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sooner!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wants to change this route. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. Gets it out quickly. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking down the middle. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Off to the races. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texans!
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Boy, both teams doing some early work, and now they'll try to add to this 21-14 lead. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The give to the left side. Shakes off the defender. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Trying play action. Moving out of the pocket. And as he throws, he's got it. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. On the run, it's up. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sooner. And they take it in for 6 more points.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wide receiver going in motion. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Buying some time. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. A lot of chapters in this rivalry. They've been in different conferences. They've been in the same conference. And now they're going to the SEC to elevate this feud.
And I feel like it just takes rivalry games in the SEC to a whole new level. Right? When you think about Texas and Oklahoma, you think about past Heisman Trophy winners and national championships. And now, David, you're adding that to Florida, Georgia.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Using his legs, it's up. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Back to pass, it's Mateer. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on.
Oh, the ball squirts out.
I knew that shit was coming off the fumble, bro. I just knew that shit was. I would have quit too out that bit. I wasn't even trying for real. I was just running the ball. I didn't even mid blitz, and that's the crazy part. I stopped. I was at like 14 for some, but I ain't do it though. I stopped. Whenever I stopped doing that, I was like, no, I ain't playing for it. It's all good. It's all good. Allah.